Good morning, students. So today we are going to see the next theorem, that is Thevenin's theorem. So the Thevenin theorems is used to reduce the complex circuits into simpler circuits and calculate the required values. So Thevenin's theorem is used to first step reduce the complexity reduction. So the procedure second one is, so divide the circuit into two parts, that is circuit A and circuit B. Then third part is separate A and B. Then fourth one, replace circuit A by VTH and RTH. So fifth one is reconnect circuit A and circuit B. Sixth one, calculate the required values. Okay, so this is the procedure which we use to apply in the Thevenin's theorem. So there is a procedure to find VTH and RTH. The final circuit looks like this. It is voltage source VTH, here it is RTH, and here comes the circuit B. This is circuit B. Okay, so here I will mention there's some 2 points A and B. So VTH is across A and B, and RTH is the equivalent resistance included in the circuit apart from circuit B. So the procedures to find RTH, first procedure, to find RTH, that first one is independent sources and resistance. Independent sources and resistance. If these are in the circuit, first we have to deactivate sources and find RTH. Then independent sources, deactivate independent sources, that is current source, deactivate by opening. Then independent sources voltage, deactivate by shorting. Okay, then second one, if it consists of resistance dependent and independent sources. So first we have to find VOC with sources activated, then find ISC applied to terminals A and B, then find RTH by VOC by ISC. So this is the procedures we need to follow. So we will take one example and we will solve and check how we get the answers. So example, so one voltage source plus minus, this is 50, then resistance, one more resistance, then here is one more resistance, so here, so this is 5, 20, 4, this is 2, and here is I. Find I using Thevenin's theorem. So this is the question. So how to solve this? So first we need to divide the circuit into two parts. Here I will divide this. Here I will take A and B 2 points. This is A, this is B. So this part of the circuit is B. This is circuit B. Here this circuit is till here to here. From here to here, this circuit is A. Okay. So first I will find the VTH. So to find VTH, I have circuit like this. This is 50, 5 ohm, then 4 ohm, here it is 20, so here it is A, B, okay, 5, 20, 4. So what is the equivalent value I will get? If I apply here KVL, I will take it as I value, so it is minus 50 plus 5i plus 20i is equal to 0. So I will be 50 divided by 25. This is 2 amperes. Okay, I got the current. So the same current, this I current across 20 ohm will give you the VTH across A and B. So VTH equal to 20 ohm resistor into 2 amperes current. So we will get the 40 volts. This is VTH. Then what is ITH? Sorry, RTH. So we have the independent source. So make it as short circuit. So if I make it a short circuit, it will be like this: short circuit, 5 ohm, 20 ohm, 4 ohm, then here it is connected. Here it is A, here it is B. 5, 20, 4. So the 5 ohm and 20 ohm are in parallel. So 20 into 5 divided by 25. So you will get the 4. This answer is 4. Then 4 is in series with 4. So 4 plus 4. We are going to get as 8 ohms. So this is RTH. Okay. So we got the RTH value. Next, the same circuit I need to combine. So if I combine the circuit, I will get like this. So here is the voltage source plus minus 40. Here is RTH resistance. Then the circuit B contains the 2 ohm resistance. So 40, this is 8, this is 2. So again apply the KVL. So take it as current I. So it is minus 40 plus 8I plus 2I equal to 0. So I value I am going to get as 40 divided by 10. So this is I am going to get 4 amperes. So this is the I which flows through resistance 2 ohm. So this how we have to solve the Thevenin's theorem. So thank you. We'll continue in the next class with some more problems. Or once again, if you want to verify this, we can also verify the answer like this. If I want to verify, so according to the circuit, I'll take here we have the 50 volt voltage, this, then this is the verification. You can take any method to make the verification. 5, 20, 4 and 2. So this is the 50 ohm. 50 volts. So you can take it as current X and Y. Here it is Y. So if you apply KVL, I am going to get the minus 50 plus 25 X minus 20Y is equal to 0. Then the equation I am to put it as 5x minus 4y is equal to 10. Then this is one equation. Then one more is minus 20x plus 26y is equal to 0. So if this is the second equation, if you solve these two equations, I am going to get as x equal to 5.2 amps, then y equal to 4 amps. So this y 4 amps is nothing but the I which flows through the 2 ohm resistance. So you can verify in this way. Okay. So we will continue in the next class. Thank you.